Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Last time on JoJo, we had Express Train to Florence. Who names a boy Florence? Sorry, getting to doing a little abridged Pecora there. Anywho, as the name implies, they were on the Express Train to Florence, and the gang also found the vehicle that the key went to, the key from Pompeii. It was a turtle who had a stand which had another dimension with a nice room in it. Yes. However, two of the Hitman team were on board the train, and one of them used his stand, the Thankful Death, which I thought was Thankful Dead, but apparently it's the Thankful Death, at least according to the title. So, meh. But anyway, So he started using that, which rapidly ages people, and it targets them based on their body temperature. So Narancia got hit first, then Giorno, Fugo, and Abbacchio were all hit. Mista started to get hit, as well as Bucciarati. However, they were a lot slower in the aging, because they, as well as Trish, were all drinking a cold beverage. So... but Mista was sent out to go deal with these guys. He's got 2 ice cubes to keep him young, and then he immediately got hooked by Ed's stand, which is just a fishing rod. Yeah, I guess that's where we ended. So, also, as you can see, everything is back to normal. Curtains are open. There's no fan over here. The AC is working, and I'm a happy lad. So, let's see if that happiness continues. It probably will. I enjoy JoJo. Anywho, reaction is down in the description and in the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure. So let's just go ahead and jump right into this episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Here we go. Alrighty. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff from the most incompetent hitman in all of Italy. I mean, okay. Credit. He's alright. He's alright. I don't remember his name. But, Thankful Death. Pretty solid. He's pretty solid. Is a very difficult thing to deal with the aging. Although you just got to kill him and the aging stops. Excuse me. You know, he's good. He's good, he's competent, but when you think Hitman team, you know, it's sort of the difference, like, let's look at Breaking Bad or something, where I feel like it should be the difference between Tuco and his cousins. Tuco, strong guy, formidable in a fight. His cousins are assassins. They're assassins. They are a force to be reckoned with. But now let's look at this, where you have a capo, I'm going to say similar to Tuco, and an assassin, but the assassin just is not intellectually or, you know, in terms of power, like, he's not equal to a guy in charge. I don't know. This Hitman team, I don't know. They're just... I don't know. This guy is at least the best we've seen so far. You know? Between Ed and... well, I don't know. Well, okay, you know what? Okay, I changed my mind. Every other Hitman is decent, you know? Because first we had Formaggio, and he was kind of a threat, but at the same time, Narancia won. Like, I don't know. Like, so there was him. He kind of sucked. But then we got Mirror Man, and Mirror Man was actually pretty good. I'll have to admit, Mirror Man was pretty good, you know. The reason he died was because he took on 3 of them, and one of them had an OP virus that he could release, you know? So, yeah. Yeah. He didn't go in with great odds, but that wasn't his fault. Then you get Ed, or Pesci. I do remember Pesci, so I'll say that. Then you get Pesci. Why is this guy on the Hitman team? He has a fishing pole. Like, it's... Because I'm trying to think, like, okay, let's say, you know, the part of it is he hooked Mista. But in theory, Mista didn't really need to do anything. Like, he was hooked, but it's not like, oh, he hooked me and now he's going to, you know, drag me through, you know, a pipe or something and that's going to kill me. He was still just dragging him through the hall. So presumably, Pesci reels Mista in, and Mista kills him at point blank, you know? Like, I'm trying to think, like, okay, if this was Jotaro or Josuke or anyone, you know, if Pesci reeled in Jotaro and Jotaro got in point blank range of Pesci, it'd be over. That'd be it. Like, so I don't, and you would think that it would be the same for the 6 bullets, but whatever. But if it was Giorno, if it was Bucciarati, I mean, yeah, if you reel somewhat, unless reeling them in means reeling them through something that would kill them, then sure. But once you reel someone in, what was his plan? What exactly was his plan? Because he has a fishing pole, Mista has a gun. A gun, you know? Like, what is the plan there, you know? And if this was anyone, like, if it was Polnareff, if it was Kakyoin, if it was Avdol, maybe, okay, if this was in part 3 and Pesci hooked Joseph, but even then, I feel like Joseph, you know, sure, he's got Hermit Purple, and that's, you know, not really a physical, you know, injury type of stand, but you don't think Joseph Joestar is not gonna fucking deck somebody, you know? Maybe he would pull out a Hamon thing. I don't know. Pull out his clackers. Who knows? Like, that's the only person where it's like, okay, maybe that would be a problem. Or, I would imagine, if he hooked Joseph's hand, he just detaches it and that's it, you know? I could see that happening. But if it was literally anyone else, if you're literally... This stand is to pull your enemy within point-blank range. But you don't have anything... Because, see, if it was... Because I think the stand's name... In the Japanese, it's Beach Boy. But they changed it to Fisherman in the dub. And this is one of the few people who doesn't have a humanoid stand. We've had a lot of that in Part 5, and I've enjoyed that. And to Formaggio's credit... Yes, the whole minimizing thing was kind of stupid, but he had a physical stand that could also fight, you know? Which made him a bit more dangerous, you know? Made him a bit more like, okay, I can see this guy, you know, somewhat being a challenge to fight. And for someone like Narancia, who, you know, has a tiny plane, yeah, okay, fine. But it's literally just a fishing pole, you know? It's not like a fishing pole with a dude who can, you know, do a rush attack. It's a fishing pole. And it's not like the Emperor where that was a gun, but that was a gun. This is a fishing pole, for Christ's sake. Why? You can tell I'm getting serious because my voice is cracking all the time. Why is he a part of the Hitman team? Like, is he the joke? Like, what? Why? Why is he a part of the Hitman team? Unless the idea was he reels someone in and then Thankful Death kills him. But he didn't even know that was part of the plan because he didn't know where he was. I don't know. It just seems like, okay, if you're going to reel in Mista to point blank range, you don't have anything after that. Mista has a gun. Giorno would have Golden Wind. Bucciarati would have Sticky Fingers. Abacchio would have Moody Jazz. You know, Narancia has Little Bomber. Fugo has Purple Smoke. Like, yeah, if you hooked Trish, that's a problem. But if you literally hook any of them and drag them into point blank range, like, Mista had to go through all of this to shoot his ice, you know? He shot the ice so that Pesci would panic and recall his stand. But I don't know. You know, okay, I give more credit to Tiny Feet and Formaggio because this dude sucks. This dude absolutely sucks. And Thankful Death is alright. He's alright. It was very clever of him, I will say, to age himself to hide amongst the crowd, you know? So that was very good. I like that. And then I did like Trish trying to help Narancia. And, you know, we had the whole thing of like, oh, well, we all knew the risk. You know, we're trying to complete our mission. Don't worry about us and stuff. But I mean, especially just because of how Trish was introduced as just being this sort of high maintenance type of girl that we got to take care of. I like that. Honestly, I feel like she's part of the team, you know? I feel like she's part of the team now, you know? Like I think to some degree, maybe not fully, but I think to some degree, she does care about the team, you know? I mean, at the very least of like general human empathy, you know? So I like that. I like she feels like she's becoming part of the team. Bit by bit. And I like that. And then, yeah, we had number 5, luckily, saving Mista's life, which was good. And then healing up number 6, going and getting Bucciarati, and Bucciarati going in and hiding. Man, I gotta say, for what seems to be like a simple stand, Sticky Fingers, like, or Zipper Man, however you want to call it, man, his use of that stand is so good, and I just never, like, but it makes sense, you know, it all makes sense. Like, you're literally just making portals. You can disassemble somebody's body if you want, you know? You can disassemble somebody's body, you can open the train. I love that, and I love that, yeah, he also obviously can do it to himself, so when he goes in for the punch, he literally unzips his head, you know? Like, that is so clever. I like that. So yeah, that was really, really cool. And yeah, his solution, like, well, I can literally just throw you out of the train that's going 150, you know? Throw you out of the train, you'll die, and then the effects will be reversed. Like, that's really good. I like that, you know? So, yeah, honestly, and I guess, to be fair, it's been a little while since Bucciarati did something, you know? Because the last one he did was in Moody Jazz's counterattack when after Abacchio basically figured out most of what was going on, then he left it to Bucciarati to finish. So I like that. Good stuff with Bucciarati. So yeah, good stuff. For the most part, Pesci kind of sucks, but whatever. But still, a good episode. I enjoyed it, and I'm curious to see where we're going next time. I know that it's going to be called Thankful Death Part 2, but wonder how long it's going to last, considering he's about to just throw him out of a train and kill him. Oh well, we'll have to see. But that is basically it. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around to any of those. There's a playlist for all of my JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. Oh god, excuse me. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.